Hi, I'm Matt from Cleansmart Limited, and this is the new Airflex Miniflex machine. This is a professional carpet cleaning machine. It cleans carpets, upholstery, mattresses and curtains. Really excited about this machine. It's a really cool looking machine, I think, but it's a lot more than that. This machine's unique on the market at the moment for a few reasons. Firstly, it's much more compact than professional extractors normally are. I'm 5'9", so as you can see, the Miniflex is very small for a professional carpet cleaning machine. So this makes the Miniflex a lot more user-friendly. It's easier to transport, easier to load in and out the vehicle, takes up less storage space. It'll also fit into smaller vehicles, so you can fit this machine into vehicles you just wouldn't normally be able to fit a professional machine into. The second thing is the weight. The Miniflex is much lighter than professional extractors normally are. This is literally less than half the weight of some professional machines. Some professional machines can easily weigh over 80 kilograms, which is actually heavier than I am. The 130 psi version only weighs 32 kilograms. Even the 400 psi one only weighs 38 kilograms. So again, this machine is much more manageable for a single operator. But the thing I like best about this machine is the power you can have. This is the top spec 400 psi Miniflex HX version. It's got two 6.6 inch Lamb Ametek vacuum motors, and that gives you double the vacuum power you get with most portable extractors. It's like a mini version of our top of the range Airflex storm machine. The HX model will run 200 feet of hoses. It cleans a lot faster, you can move the wand a lot faster, drying times are a lot faster. You can even run this machine direct from the van and have it automatically filling and emptying while operating by remote control. And then obviously for the jobs you can't do from the van, so if you can't park outside, you've got a really nice, lightweight, easy to take off machine. You can just take it off the van and use it as a portable. So this is the top spec Miniflex HX. We also have the Miniflex LX, which has pump options from 130 to 400 psi. The LX model has two 3-stage Lamb Ametek back motors, and that's the standard vacuum system you get in many professional portable extractors. So it's a proper professional vacuum system, really good suction, and it will power 75 to 100 feet of hoses. The other one we have is the 8.4 LX. That's got similar suction to the LX, but it's got a built-in Magma instant heater. So with the Magma heater, you just put cold water in the tank, turn the heater on, wait about 90 seconds for the heater to warm up, and then just start cleaning. You get really hot water at the wand. You can't hold the trigger on the trigger valve on the wand, it's too hot. You can see steam coming off the carpet as you're cleaning. It gives you a virtually instant, constant supply of really hot water at the wand when you're carpet cleaning. There's also the external Magma inline heater we have, and that can be used with any of the unheated versions of the machine and most portable extractors. Okay, so let's have a closer look. Here we've got the loading wheels. These make the Miniflex really easy to get in and out the van. Just tilt it back and roll it in. The van takes half the weight of the machine, so it's really easy to get this machine in and out the van. You shouldn't need to install a ramp to get this machine in and out your van. At the back you've got big 10-inch stair climbing wheels, and at the front both the casters have got brakes on. So if you need to leave the machine on a bit of a slope outside the front door, just put the brakes on and you know it's not going anywhere. The switch panel's top mounted. As you can see here on this HX model, you've got all the switches, regulator to turn the pump up and down, and the pressure gauge so you can easily see what pressure you're cleaning at. The power cable is bright orange high visibility cable, which helps to reduce trip hazards. Onto the solution tank, you've got a hinge lid here, it helps to keep debris out. Tank capacity is 25 litres, so if you're cleaning at 400 psi with the wand that comes with the machine, you're going to be able to do 2 or 3 rooms between refills, which is plenty for most carpet cleaners. As well as the built-in tank capacity, you've got a couple of other options as well. So this is the auto feed hose, and this goes straight to the pump. So you can drop this hose into any external container and it will draw water from wherever you drop this hose. That's most useful for people who are running the Miniflex direct from the van. So you can have this machine hooked up to big van mounted water tanks really easily just by dropping this hose into your external tank. You can also use the auto feed hose for pre-spraying. So if you've got a big area to pre-spray, you can just drop this hose into your pre-spray container, and then you can use the power of the pump to put down your pre-spray really quickly. The other option you can have is auto fill. So we can fit hose Loctite connector to the machine with a valve on the back, and then you can connect a garden hose to the machine, which will keep the tank topped up to full without you needing to go back to it. Onto the waste tank, the Miniflex is a really airflow friendly design. Starting here, you've got a 2-inch barb, so you can use either 2-inch or 1.5-inch vacuum hose with this. Inside you've got a 2-inch stack and a 2-inch float valve which shuts the backs off when the tank's full. Each vacuum motor has its own 2-inch exhaust also, so this is all designed to allow air to flow through the vacuum system as easily as possible, and that then gives you the maximum performance possible from the vacuum system. There's also an optional exhaust silencer which makes the Miniflex a lot quieter. The exhaust silencer is 4-inch diameter, so it won't restrict airflow through the system. Again, you've got a hinge lid here, so you don't need to sort of take the lid off and put it down on the floor, just flip it back like this. The access hole here is really big, it's maybe 12 inches or so, but it's really easy to get inside this tank and keep it nice and clean. That can be quite awkward on some machines, and then you start to get nasty smells building up. With this machine, it really couldn't be any easier. At the back, you've got a 1.5-inch gate valve with a removable spout, so the tank empties nice and quickly. The tank's also self-emptying, so just open the gate valve and the tank will empty out properly. You can also have auto empty system on this, which works in conjunction with the remote control. So you can have the solution tank being automatically fed by a 250 litre, say, van mounted water tank, and then the waste tank emptying into another 250 litre van mounted tank, just using your remote control, so you're not having to go back to the machine. I'll make another video on running the machine from the van a bit later, but it can save you loads of time and effort, and it can allow you to fit more jobs into the day without affecting the quality of the work that you're doing. Okay, so one more thing I want to show you on this machine is how easy it is to service and maintain. Vacuum motors and pumps don't last forever, unfortunately, but when the time comes to service the pump or change out a vacuum motor, it's really quick and easy on these machines. A couple of safety points first. For your own safety, the motor housing should only be accessed by qualified service engineers, and always completely unplug the machine from the power supply before accessing the motor housing. All Airflex machines are designed to be really quick and easy to service and maintain. So all I've done is I've put both the brakes on, put a chair in front there to lean the machine up against, and I've just got 2 screws here at the back. It takes longer to unwind the cables at the back than it does to get inside the machine. It's got 2 thumb screws here, and then I just need to free off the exhaust hoses for the back motors, push that in, and that's it, we're inside. And as you can see, because the back motors split back away from the machine, there's loads of access around the back motors, which then in turn gives you loads of space around the pump. The pump itself has a quick release system on it, so you can change the pump head in 10-15 minutes, you can change your back motor in 10 minutes. Your engineer will really like working on this machine. It doesn't take half the day to change the pump like it does on some machines, and this ease of maintenance means that your local repair service will have the machine back up and running in no time at all. So that's the Airflex Miniflex compact extractor. It's uniquely compact, lightweight, user-friendly and powerful portable extractor. You can have up to 400 psi pump pressure. With the HX model, you can have literally double the vacuum power you get with most professional portable extractors. The Magma heater will give you virtually instant steaming hot water at the wand, direct from cold water in the tank. You can even use the Miniflex HX direct from the van, powering 200-foot hose runs, while it automatically fills and empties just using your remote control. Hopefully this video has given you a quick overview of some of the Miniflex design features. I'll be adding more videos as we go along. If you think the Miniflex looks a good machine, please give us a thumbs up like. If you'd like more information on the Airflex machine range, please visit www.clean-smart.co.uk, and thanks very much for watching.